feel like my hair today resembles like old style Taylor Swift. It is day 4, it's Thursday the 25th, and I got a lot done today. It is 5:52, so I'm starting this vlog a little late, but I just didn't have time this morning. I was so tired when I woke up, could not get myself out of bed, had to run to work, so now we're here. But I have things to say, things to do, so we're just gonna get started on that. First off, I got a package. It is from the Vintage Fox Shop. And they are super cute. So the first thing I see when I open the package is a little note that says Shelby Stay Foxy and a cute little wax seal. Break that now. Inside is just like this really cute thank you note for like purchasing, and it has like these really cute like note things. I don't even know what to call them. This is adorable packaging. I love when vendors take like time to like specifically package their products to make them pretty and enjoyable to the person opening it. So anyway, on to what I actually got. For a while now, it's so loud, I'm sorry. For a while now, I've wanted sort of like a flag or something to keep my pins on because I don't know what else to do with them. I don't want them to break or anything. And I heard that the Vintage Shop had the beautiful one. So when I saw that there was a sale on their little one, I decided to get it. It's the gray lace, and I'm gonna be hanging this up in my nook soon and pinning my pins to it. So that's my purchase. It is so pretty and cute, and I'm in love. Also today, I finished my Crazy Stick Love, and I did it while staying in the same place the whole time, as you saw in the clip before, I believe. And it took a while, but I got through it. I thought this was really interesting, like a really interesting mental health read. I don't know if it's classified as that, but it's what I think it should be classified as. It tells the story of this girl named Amanda Loeb, who is like a hypochondriac who goes through life every day constantly questioning whether or not she's ill or sick or something wrong, and she's always worrying and she's always anxious, and I could relate to the anxiety part of that. She also sort of refuses to see help, and she sort of lets her anxiety control her life. She lets her fear control her life, and it really inhibits the relationships she has and the friends and her family and her relationships just as a whole. I really liked the growth in this book. I thought that the beginning Amanda was very different from the end Amanda based on like experiences. And what I really liked was how love didn't inhibit her. It allowed her to be more expressive. So one of the things that she was afraid of in this book was that falling in love with Brian, the guy interest, would make her too dependent on him. But in reality, he just sort of lifted her up and made her more confident and ready to face her own illnesses head on. So I thought this was a really nice, easy read for people who are interested in that kind of stuff. As someone suffering from general anxiety disorder, I was very moved by it and very touched by it. Not specifically the hypochondriac parts, but sort of like the anxieties of it all. Overall, I'm gonna give this book 3.5 stars. I thought it was really good. There were some parts that just seemed to drag on, especially the medical descriptions and things like that I just didn't really care about. But overall, I thought it was a good storyline and a good book as a whole. So 3.5 doesn't necessarily mean a bad rating. It just means that there were some parts I wish that would not have dragged on as much, but I really did enjoy this book and recommend it for those who are interested in this type of genre. And that completed my challenge, reading a book with purple on the cover and reading a book in the same place the whole time. What that leaves us with is pick a book with 5 or more words in the title and read a book and watch the movie adaptation, both of which I have been working on today. I am about halfway through Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and then tonight during dinner I'm going to be watching that movie adaptation. It's so interesting to read Harry Potter, having been so removed from it for so long. It just sort of brings me back to this nostalgic, happy place in my life that makes me not sad, but it makes me miss the old days. But it's all good because it's good for me to sort of look back, process, and then move forward, which is something that I personally have a lot of issues with. And I'm overall really happy with the experience that I have had reading it again. So we're gonna do that now. I'm gonna get dinner, read the book, watch the movie, and today's challenge is to show you guys my book nook. I already have an established one. I have to clean it because right now it's a mess. But once I do, I will show you guys. We'll have fun, we'll go a little bit of a montage-y tour, and that'll be that. So let's do that now. Hey guys, welcome to my book nook. This is my place where I go to relax and read and draw and just literally enjoy myself as best as I can. Generally, I read here. Sometimes I watch TV and do other stuff. And when I'm reading, I don't usually like to snack. I'll usually drink some coffee, but that's about it because I cannot survive without coffee. So there was no way to ignore that. But this is sort of my safe space where I can forget everything that's going on in my life and just honestly enjoy myself. Here is a closer look at some of the parts of the room. In this little basket, I keep my blankets and my pillows and my little Shelby parking lot sign because I think it's super cute. Over here, I have my wonderful backrest pillow, some posters from various fairy loot boxes that I've got, and just some of my binders and bigger books, as well as my Bookstagram props drawer, which is where the flowers are. And then I have this eye level drawer section. Basically, here's where I keep some of my bookish accessories, my candles, my bookish jar from Fortune Jars, some nail polish, my Polyjuice Potion flask, my wand, whatever I'm currently reading because that's where I can grab it easily. It's also where I keep my Kindle, my Luna Pez jar, and some flowers just for ambiance and decoration, and of course, my fairy lights. So this is my book nook. That's the tour. I generally like to film down here because it's super comfy. I have my pillow, I have my artwork, and my fairy lights. My nicer shelves are up there because I like to pick out the books I want at eye level, and down here it's more filler books that don't really have a series, or I don't really read that often, or I don't read at all. They're just pretty. So those books are more down on these levels. So that's why you don't really see a lot of books when I'm filming down here. And when I'm feeling very ambitious, I like to stand when I videotape, but usually I like to sit because that's more comfortable for me. But yeah, that's my book nook. So now I'm going to edit this video, edit the thumbnail for this video. This is exhausting, all this editing, guys. I feel like there should be an award for this. But I'll be doing all of that and then finish Harry Potter, eat dinner, watch Harry Potter, and that'll be my day 4. Yes. I can't believe it's day 4 already. It's over almost halfway, about halfway done, which is insane to me because it feels like we just started. I can't believe I've read 4 books in this amount of time. Crazy. I'm almost through with my challenges. The only challenges that I really have left are pick a book with 5 or more words and read a book and watch the movie adaptation, and the bonus read 7 books total. So I have 1 book for the official 2 challenges, and then I'm reading 2 books on my own that don't have to do with any challenge to fulfill that 7 book mark. So yes, let's get to it now. You come up with another clever idea to get us killed, or worse, expelled. And that's a wrap on day 4. Unbelievable. I got a lot done today. Read 2 books, so I finished Crazy Sick Love, finished Harry Potter, watched Harry Potter, and now I am sincerely exhausted, so I'm not going to read tonight to give myself a break because now I have 3 days to finish my last 2 books, which are Prince Charming, previously called Royals, by Rachel Hawkins, and then, of course, Strange the Dreamer by Leonie Taylor. 2 very big, anticipated reads for me, so I am super excited to get started with these tomorrow. Some thoughts on Harry Potter. I just forgot how ingeniously it was written. I mean, even in the first chapter, prologue section of the first book, they talk about things that aren't, again, mentioned until the 3rd book. For example, Hagrid comes in on his flying motorcycle and he says, I borrowed it from Sirius. But we don't know who Sirius is at the time, reading it for the first time. And looking back on it and realizing he was talking about Sirius Black in the who doesn't show up till the 3rd book, is insane to me. J.K. Rowling was just so smart about how she wrote this book, and I haven't like read any interviews or anything. I didn't know she had a plan from the beginning, but it's just like these little seeds that were dropped that blossomed over this 7-book magnificent series. I got lost in the magic all over again. I also loved the movie. Of course, no movie is better than the book, but the movie's also just such a big part of my childhood that I can't separate the two. So whenever I see it, I don't see any criticisms. I just feel nostalgic. There are things they missed out on. For example, when Ron, Hermione, and Harry go downstairs to try to stop Snape or Quirrell from taking the Sorcerer's Stone, there are more obstacles in the books than there are in the movie. The one thing I didn't like is that sort of each of them had their own part to play. So like Harry did the final battle, Ron did the chess, Harry did like the keys again, and then I guess Hermione sort of helped with like the deathly plants. But in the books, she like masterminds that whole potions thing. Like she's the one who figures out which potion to take. And I'm really upset that I didn't have that in the movie because it was just such a strong woman moment that I wish had been included. But other than like small things like that, small little scenes getting left out, I really don't have many criticisms. And I guess that's like the issue with having books so attached to your childhood. They can do no wrong. And I guess that's how I see it. I see Harry Potter, the books, the movies, everything through rose-colored lenses, only seeing the good. But you know, not everything is 100% correct or 100% right. Books and movies don't translate equally, but I still just found it so much fun to go back there today to little Shelby's obsession and relive it. Yeah, so tomorrow's Friday, super excited. I'm getting super excited. Tomorrow, my coworkers and I are all dressing up as characters from Stranger Things, so I have to go put together my Nancy Wheeler outfit. So you'll see that tomorrow, I guess. And yeah, that's sort of it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. You guys are amazing. Thank you for following me through this vlog journey. I love reading your comments. I love seeing you post on Instagram. Please continue to do that. It makes my heart so warm. Drop your videos below. I'd love to see what you're doing during these reading rush days. And yeah, that's it. So, love you guys all. Bye!